What's up, y'all? So I got a haul to share with you guys. This is another one of those cases where I know I'm saying this a lot lately. I didn't expect to have so much haulage to share with you guys. But stuff. What else can I say? Now, the reason I'm shooting this way is I kind of have an announcement, kind of some news to share with you guys. I could have done it, even in a regular haul, but kind of like, when I feel like I really want to share something and I feel like I really want to talk to you guys, I feel like I got to do it like this, so you can see me, feel like I'm really talking to you. Anyway, I'll get to that after I get into these hauls. It's a mix of stuff. I got a few things from a couple different Walmarts, a couple different Targets, some Amazon, some Ross, pretty much that. I'm thinking if there's anything I want to ramble about before I jump into these hauls and get into kind of like my news I want to share with you guys. It's been a good past couple days. Yesterday, actually, we took a trip with family friends to the Valley of Fire. This was really cool. We recently went to Red Rock Canyon, which is just like about 10-15, more like around 15 minutes away from where we live. It's on the, we're on the west end of the Vegas Valley. And the beautiful mountains, Red Rock Canyon and everything. It's pretty cool. We went there for the first time not too long ago. And we've been back a couple times since. Now, Valley of Fire, this is like about an hour 15, 20 minutes away east. And wow, it was really cool, really cool. There'll eventually be pics up on my Instagram. If you're friends with me on Facebook, you might have seen the pictures my wife would have tagged me in. Anyway, what else? Yeah, you know what? Let's just jump into these hauls. Now here's the thing. I originally intended to shoot this haul like, was it 2 or 3 nights ago? It's now, as I record this, it's Saturday the 16th, I believe, of March. Yeah, like 2-3 days. I think March 14th. It was. I would have had a couple less things to show, but my news and kind of announcement would have been slightly different than it is now. I will get to that later. So anyway, let's jump into these hauls first. First up, at Walmart. And now the downside of shooting hauls like this, the front-facing camera isn't as good as the rear-facing. It doesn't have a continuous focus or anything, so you can't see these things in as crisp and clear as you would in the with the rear-facing. But new Wonder Woman character car, which is pretty cool. There's as far as the back shows, there's 5 new ones coming, and I think they all. And if I'm not mistaken, this is new to the character cars. They have like an action feature, which is kind of cool. It kind of reminds me of some old school stuff. But yeah, I'm really looking. Actually, I'm gonna want all these: Superman, the Batman. Got Wonder Woman ready, and she's the only one they had. I probably would have gotten more. Harley and the Joker. So yeah, the car itself looks really cool. Is that? Now, I there's another thing I say, pretty often. I try to get most of the stuff, discount stuff. I try to focus more on discount items, or if it is even newer stuff, like stuff that's at least less than retail. Whether it's Amazon or it's mostly going to be Amazon. But once in a while, sometimes I'll just have to grab something right when I see it. For example, this Cogman here. This is only my second Studio Series figure. The first one was I forgot the name now. I showed it. It was the not Lockdown, but one of his like drone clone type things. I forgot what it's called. Anyway, saw Cogman. I never got the Premier Edition one. I mean, I wasn't collecting at the time, and I never found it at, like, when they were popping up at Ross, DD's discounts and stuff like that. $20, yeah, pretty cool. It looks really good. Alt mode, the car looks pretty cool. And at this Walmart, here's something I like doing. I've done this, you know, or I try to when I can. Yeah, it's nothing really significant, but you're like, what the hell am I looking at? I mean, it's obviously Britney. So if you go to Walmart, if you shop at Walmart, you know the t-shirts, they'll sometimes have these like photos in the section where the shirt is, with the price and everything. I actually have this shirt, but it's no longer in stock. And I found someone in the department and asked if, you know, since the shirt is no longer stocked, and I doubt it's going to be stocked, and if you're just going to throw something in, can I have it? She went to ask somebody, I guess a supervisor or somewhere. And yeah, so pretty cool. Pretty cool. I love it. I'm actually going to throw this on the wall. Old school Britney right there. And then, speaking of Britney, at Target, and this was actually an online order pickup, I was just browsing. I check every so often on certain sites if there's any new shirts of stuff that I'm really into, and Britney Spears is one of my regular searches. This popped up on Target.com, and so I instantly had to add the card and did the store pickup. This was like around 6 in the morning. At 6:51, I got the email that it was ready for pickup. I'm like, you guys don't open till like 8, so you guys already have people in there working. That's pretty cool. But yeah, man, I love this. This is what, my 4th Britney shirt. One, which was that one I showed you that I got from Walmart. That was from the you know, like the original album, the Baby One More Time era. And then 2 other shirts, and one was from Target and one was from Hot Topic. Those are both from the kind of like Baby One More Time era. I don't know exactly what album this might coincide with, but it's clearly, you know, the older, a little more sophisticated Britney, you know, from her later albums. And I like that because, you know, both the other ones, Baby One More Time and Oops, did I say Baby One More Time earlier? The other two shirts, one from Target, one from Hot Topic. Oops, I Did It Again era, just in case I said that wrong. So I love that you get a little older Britney on a shirt. That's cool. But then while I was there, when I went to pick that up, of course I was gonna check the shirts anyway, and they had those must have just been put on the racks. So there was a full stack of them, and still actually like 3 other copies of the small, which is what I wear. But I found this too, Spider-Man, and we can see that. That's pretty cool. It's kind of like the 90s, animated Spider-Man. I like how it's like mostly like a blank shirt and it's just at the top there. You know, it kind of look like that. So pretty cool. Excited for that too. And then next thing, which I probably actually ordered this before any of these hauls. Caught a I think it was like one of those lightning deals on Amazon, and I only caught it because I don't like browse the lightning deals, but this was already in my watch list, which I have a whole set of watch lists in different categories. And in my Transformers one, I had this guy, which is the Premier Edition, last night Premier Edition, Autobot Hound, for only like 17 something. I've been wanting this guy, you know, since I decided how many months ago, sometime last year, to recollect Transformers again, and I was collecting the last night Premier editions from like Ross and other discount stores. So this is my only one that's not deluxe. Oh no, Sin. I got I forget the name. The one that's like a dragon that's like 2 that combine to form a dragon. But I found that at DD's. So this is another good edition. Really cool. It looks really cool. I like the alt mode too, but definitely in the robot mode. Awesome. What came next? Let's go with this. Ross. So it was actually the bro again, Chris, RexFlexAll69, who hit me up that these were popping up at Ross for only $2.99. So, I mean, they had the whole wave, but so far I've only found Jin and Cassian. I found them at several, so like all the rest were gone. Then, a couple days ago, found a couple of this guy. And I don't remember how many I have, which I actually army built at least 2 or 3 of these when they first came out at Walmart. Like even before they hit my stores, I remember I found them on Walmart.com and ordered for like store pickup. And I paid full price. 2 to 3 of those, plus Death Troopers, also 2 to 3 of those. I know I shot a haul video a long time ago. So I don't know how many I actually have of these. And I was thinking, do I really need more of these guys? And, you know, in the 4-inch scale, but for $2.99, why the hell not? They're cool ass troopers. I like the Scarf Troopers. They look really cool. So $3, why not? More Walmart haulage. This is at a different Walmart, and these were clearance items. I was pretty kind of not super excited, but I was pretty happy to find these guys on clearance for $4. I still feel like they could be cheaper, like I think around $3.50. I mean, I know that's only 50 cents less, but still, I feel like that'd be a perfect price for these. I was never gonna pay $8 each, and they only had these 2 guys left, but still, you know, for only $4, why not? Art Foundation Battle Pack box is all beat to hell, but you know, only $9. You know, that's not a bad price. That's like less than the price of one basic alone. You know, so not bad. Brett, Natalia's dad. You know, rest in peace. So $9. And then this. You're like, what the hell? It's a My Life, like, reversible background. I saw it, and I was like, I saw the price. First thing that caught my eye, I saw it. It was in the clearance section for only $2. And, you know, you see it. Most people are going to see it, and they're like, oh, it's a doll thing. But then I look at it, look. That actually could make a cool background for a snack. Maybe this one not so much because of the scale. Like, let's use these guys as an example, you know. But this park with city background, yeah, this is gonna work for like, you know, 6-7 inch figures. So you know me, I like to use backgrounds for photos and stuff. It's big, you know, can't really be folded down more than that, but you know, it's flat, so it's not gonna be hard to store. So there's that, and then I think I'm coming up on the last things here. Yeah, the last things. I want to say at another Target. This was actually at the same Target, which is a Target that's literally like 2 minutes away from me. But this was on a different day. Like, this was probably literally yesterday morning. I went in there again and saw these. Wait, which way? Which the front? Okay, yeah, those are the fronts. Saw these on clearance. So it's funny because I remember not long ago I was talking about, man, I feel a Lego kit coming on. It kind of came and went. I don't even remember how many sets I ended up picking up. Not many. But, you know, price has a lot to do with it. And you can catch stuff on clearance. Not a deep discount like this one. I don't know why they're different prices. I think, if I'm not mistaken, they came from like the same... Or did they come from different... Oh, they are from different waves. Yeah, eras. Like, this was like last season. This is like last season, I think. Right? Yeah, this is still Last Jedi packaging. This is Solo packaging. So anyway, $7.48 on this one, $10.48 on that one. You know, this is a little bit of a better discount. Still a cool little army builder. Looking forward to that. I might pick up another one of these. Actually, no. If they were like regular troopers, but those are like the what do you call those guys? I forgot what these guys were called. So yeah, this isn't really a one to army build. Those actually like these guys. I kind of like the cops, you know, stormtrooper police. So those might be kind of cool. to get a couple more of those. Have 4 of those guys, and I like how the I don't know exactly what this not an officer, what kind of trooper that is, but I like how it's a female. Always kudos to Star Wars or Lego for doing that, throwing in, really mixing it up with the females in the set. So anyway, that's my haulage. We're at over 15 minutes here. So I'll try to keep this brief. But so if I would have shot this on the night of the 14th that I originally intended, I would have had a couple less things to show, but I also would have had half the news. So anyway, here goes. I had an interview with Rogue Toys here in Vegas. Now I'm going to try to keep this brief because I'm just kind of sharing the news, or else I have a lot I can ramble about it and the reasons why and all that and how it all happened. But basically, I had an interview. And also the other thing I could really ramble about and explain is why only now I'm able to kind of look into getting a part-time job. Long story short, the kiddos, she's 4 plus now, a little more manageable for on the days that my wife doesn't work, for her to watch the kid and I can go do something. So anyway, there's still a lot of scheduling conflicts, not just with my wife's work schedule, but also Summer's school and stuff like that. So anyway, long story short, went in for an interview. That was pretty exciting. I might do a whole other blog where I talk all about that, because there's some stories to share there. And that would have been my news if I would have shot this on the night of the 14th, which is the day I actually had the interview. But guess what? I got the job. Actually, no, you know what? It's funny. If I would have shot it, because I didn't have to wait to hear if I was going to get the job. They let me know. They let me know right there that, yeah, you're on. So anyway, that's that. Sorry if I built that up like it was you were waiting for some major thing. I mean, for me, that's actually major. It's huge. It's gonna bring a lot of change for my family and for me personally, and all positive. So again, I might talk about that more another time. I just feel like 20 minutes into this, or almost 20 minutes, I don't want to ramble your ears off more about that, especially if you're not really interested. At least if I do a vlog all about that, you'll know that's what it is, and if you're not really interested, you can just skip right past it. So at least, you got the hauls. So I got some pretty cool stuff too, and I know I've been saying a lot late and wasn't expecting to have this much to show, but most of it was this kind of stuff. So I try to focus on, but hey, with the job coming up and money coming in, might see a little different hauls coming through. More stuff that I would have usually waited on, so we'll see. I'm still gonna, I don't know exactly, but I do want most of my earnings to go to my family. So there would be at least half of my paycheck every time is gonna go straight to the family. If not more, because then, as far as my collecting, I still will try to focus on, using my eBay money, selling stuff from my collections to get me stuff from my collections. But, with some earnings from the job, it could allow me to decide to pick some things up that I either would have just waited on to hopefully find for less, or waited on just to when I can really afford it, like some of the more expensive stuff, because, I do like me some, like some imports, stuff that's a little pricey. Not necessarily high end, but I'm into the Mezco 112 collective. I'm into the imports. That's pretty much it. I'm not like gonna start collecting hot toys or high end collectible statues and stuff like that. But I'll be at liberty to, like, say for example, I want a 80 to 100 plus Mezco 112 collective figure that I, those stuff like that aren't like really the kind of things you're gonna find cheaper for later. But it would usually come down to, do I really have the money to burn? Even if I have the money, is it something I can put into this figure? Excuse me. But yeah, I'm already thinking honestly, like I'm like with my first paycheck, like I should treat myself to a figure I've been wanting, but it's just it's up there in price. So I've been I've been kind of thinking either one of the Revoltech Amazing Yamaguchi figures, which I put it away already. Well, I put it in the closet. I just finally opened the Revoltech Psylocke that my wife gave me for Christmas. It's been sitting there for a long time. And, oh man, it's an awesome figure, and I do want more of those Amazing Yamaguchi figures. Most of them, almost all of them, I can say. Unlike with Mezco 112 Collective, there's a lot I do want, but there's also a lot that I don't want. Even if they were cheap, like you can find them for a huge discount, I'd still pass on them. But most of the Marvel Amazing Yamaguchi figures, if not all, I want, and I'm sure all the so far there's only Batman and Deathstroke for the DC ones. I don't know, have they revealed more? I don't remember, but I'm sure gonna want all the DC ones. And then Mafex, and I love what they do, especially with the DC Extended Universe figures, and the Dark Knight figures. But now they're expanding into Marvel comic, theme figures. Man, that Spider-Man one looks amazing. I'm gonna want that. So we'll see. We'll see. So anyway, there you have it. That is the haul, which is now all spread out all over the floor that you can't see, and my little bit of news. So wish me luck. Tomorrow will actually be my first day of on the job training. Pretty excited about that. Again, I actually have a lot I could say about it, and the whys and the whats and all that, but I'll leave it at sharing the news for now. Seriously though, please wish me luck. And as always, thanks so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. This one to all you awesome guys and gals. Really appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching.